Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to the National Hour. In the program of today, we'll have the information divided in different sections, so we have several specialists for each topic.
8.
Good morning. My name is Alberto. Today we'll talk about the movie section. Parasito was the film premiere for the first time of War 21 2019, or the Cannes festivals, when it became the first thought this movie was the best movie on the world. Considered before the one arise, this movie that worked about a family war with a series of suspense and gore. The sword win the best movie anime was the considered How the Trump Your Dragon was the better than other dubs at the CUE than when the awards of the Best Actor and Best Actress being the most important action in Hollywood.
7.
Hello gamers, in this section you'll learn a little about of the gaming world. We started the news with the last Game Award, in which there will be several important announcements for the world community. One of them was the long-awaited announcement about the new Xbox Series X, that this side will be as powerful as PC. There was also news about which director of the Sony company said some characteristics that the new PlayStation 5 will have out of day were not as relevant as those of Xbox. Those created a lot of interest. Well, that has been a bit of the most relevant thing happened in the Games Award. So far new, we say goodbye and see you with new news about the gaming world.
6.
Hi, I'm back and now I'm going to talk about sports. In the latest news about American football, we learned that the famous player Tom Brady is about to retire. But what he said was that he's still thinking about it since he feels that this time has come, but an American football team wants to take advantage of the fact that he will no longer be in Patriots to hear him, and thus hear him as a player. Many people were outraged by the offer that they made him, since his only team he has played in and will be the only one he will play. But what Tom Brady did in the end was think a little about the offer, but what he didn't do was accept it immediately.
5.
Hello, my name is Alejandro, and today I'm going to talk about a cooking recipe. The recipe that I'm going to prepare is a cake, but first the ingredients are 500 grams of butter, 2 cups of milk, 1 kilo of sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla, 8 eggs, and 1 kilo of water flour. The preparation of the cake: first we place the 500 grams of butter in a large bowl and begin to beat gently with a mixer or manually. Then, little by little, we incorporate the sugar until it doubles as the amount of butter that we used previously. Then flour and milk were added carefully, but not so quickly, nor add much at once. After placing everything, the vanilla spoon was moved. Finally, we beat the eggs with another bowl. It is necessary to beat well enough until the egg whites rise to obtain the high white that are added on top of the previous mixture and mix in a looping way.
4.
My name is Angel Muniz. Today I will tell you about 5 different life hacks that we must need at home. So let's start. Number 1. When you microwave food, you should make a hole in the center so that it heats evenly. The number 2. When you are hammering, you shouldn't take the nail with your hand. Instead, you should take the tweezers to avoid risk. The number 3. If you want to play on your cell phone without the annoying ads, you should deactivate the internet so that they don't bother you. The number 4. When you have a headache, you shouldn't take a pill, and instead you should eat between 10 and 12 almonds to help you with your discomfort. And finally, the number 5. when you wrote something in pen and you don't want anyone to know what it is, you should write random letters on top of it instead of just crossing it out.
3,
Good afternoon. We will talk about two of the most important successes of the moment, such as Asesino farewell to the Mexican stage and the next Red Bull International. Mauricio Hernández González, better known as Asesino, made the decision to withdraw from the stage. News that unfortunately we cannot and could not avoid, since this had a long gestation, since according to his word he was tired. But also added that we can continue to see him in different national and international exhibition competition, since for him it does not mean so much physical and psychological wear, but for as long as we can, and we must enjoy it very moment before his farewell. And moving on another topic, the most important competition in the freestyle world, the competition that can bring together the best in the world. The Red Bull Batalla de los Gallos will have the airquarters in this year in Chile, after 5 years, where in 2015 the Spanish Arcano was champion. In this competition, of the best rhyme improvisers in Spanish must demonstrate their mental agility to be able to put together rhymes and verses as quickly as possible. This is proudly represent their country and demonstrate that they can achieve a first place. There are 3 MCs who have their directly pass. We are talking about the first 3 places in the last international, so Bennett, Ballestedt, and Asesino can automatically go to this year Red Bull International. But anyway, we will have to wait for the date of the International Grand Final, because it will be a real show. Since currently there are freestylers who are very talented, who if they come with enough concentration and training, they can give great battles and also excellent results. You can miss these competitions.
2,
I will tell you about 3 trending topics of this week. The first, the video game company Epic Games will be offering and giving away several of incredible games, including the legendary GTA 5 game. The second, the Mexican League this week will be decisive for managers to decide whether Clausura 2020 will resume or be permanently cancelled. And finally, the field experimental vaccine against COVID-19 will be tested, hoping that it will be effective.
1,
Good afternoon. My name is Walter Daniel Maestrada, and the section I will talk about will be horoscopes. So let's start once. We will start with Aries. June will be the month in which you mark your personality. On the horizon, there will be opportunities for some change, but before following them, check to see if they are going to the right direction. You know how many times your imagination has missed you. You will have a head full of ideas that make you sure they don't become the culprits of chaos in your private life. Unfortunately, this will not be you from the job opportunity you so badly want. Taurus, June will the month which you will feel the significantly in your populated rest day. Payday frequent meeting in the social conditions are no excuse. During many interesting friendships will be established. Some of them will hold great romance for future because they may have a significant relationships with health problems. And do not worry about the problems, it will be not be your most difficult tests. So that's all of my part.